Hey, everybody, it's Todd Cohen, and I want to riff for a moment on something. So, this week, I just finished a 2-day speaking sales workshop with a client of mine. And they all come into this workshop thinking, why are you teaching me to be a speaker? I'm not a speaker. I'm afraid of speaking. And actually, the number one fear of people is public speaking. Here's what the payoff was. As we went through the workshop, and everybody had the opportunity to do both riff topics, riffing on a topic that they didn't know was coming, and had the opportunity to use new skills to find their voice and then present a topic that they knew and they were passionate about. What resulted was amazing. In fact, I am just now still feeling what the end result was. And I've done this workshop well, not 1,000 times, but I've done this workshop plenty. So, besides the fact that it's an incredible team building exercise, here's what happens. What keeps companies paralyzed is when people, they're resistant to the idea that everyone's in sales. And as I've said recently, and not so recently, in fact, I've said it my entire time I've been doing this, which is about 18 years, every conversation is a selling moment, and sales is both mindset and behavior. As we went through this workshop and people found their authentic sales voice, because by learning to be a better speaker, you learn to be a better communicator. And here's the payoff. We build better relationships internally. Now, I want you to think about that. What do customers want more than anything? They want to work with an organization where people inside the organization are not going, not my job, not my problem. I'm just the. And you see, by taking people through this workshop to help them become better speakers and presenters and communicators, we are going to build better relationships internally, which is going to make it easier for a customer to do business. Think about that downstream impact. If we're getting along better internally because I can sell and influence my point of view and you can do the same to me, and we look through the common lens of how is our better communication going to help that customer say yes, we sell more and our organization becomes stronger as a result. In other words, we're bringing down silos. We're defeating the selling stereotypes, the negative stigma around sales, because selling, again, is a mindset and it's behavior. I don't care what your title is. The better communicator, or I should say, the better communicator that we become, the better we can sell our point of view, the better we can get what we need, and we can help other people achieve what they need. As a result, the silos come down, customers feel it. They go, wow, I'm dealing with an organization where everybody inside that place is communicating well, which is now making it easier for them to get to me to help me say yes. And all of that starts with teaching people public speaking skills, because you see, it forces you out of your comfort zone. It forces you into a place that you never thought you would go. And now I've been teaching this to professional speakers as well, because there's a lot of speakers out there who think, I got great content, I'm really smart, I have all these degrees and all of these whatever letters after my name, but they can't sell it. I see it all the time. Think about this. The downstream impact of selling more and creating a sales culture arguably begins with people who have great speaking skills, because now we're better communicators internally. And that's what customers demand. They don't have time for you to figure it out, or for people to figure out, you know what, I'm just going to tell somebody what to do, because that is going to create internal conflict. Being a better speaker makes you a better communicator. Defeating the stereotype of sales means you get what you need to help the customer say yes. Everything we do is a selling moment. Every conversation is a selling moment. Don't sell me short on this point. You want to crush 2026? Start with how we communicate internally. and crush the greatest fear that people have, public speaking, because we all do it every day. And yes, we're all in sales. I'm Todd Cohen. If you're interested in learning more about this, all my contact information is here, or just reach out if you want to have a chat. Needless to say, I have some passion around this topic. Take care.